Okay. Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So, today I'm going to do a rant style video about a TV show on Fox called The Orville. And this show is, the creator of the show is Seth Macfarlane, who, if you guys don't know, is the creator of Family Guy, American Dad, done like movies and other things as well. They're on their second season right now. And when I first heard about this show, I expected it to be, because of course, with the first trailer and stuff, it looked like Star Trek, basically. It looked like a different version of Star Trek, sort of. And honestly, because the creator is Seth Macfarlane, who's a very funny man and comedian, I expected the show to be very funny. My brother would probably disagree with this whole video, but and I also expected it to be more like, well, the main thing I expected it to be was funny, to be honest, because it's Seth MacFarlane. I obviously didn't expect it to be like exactly like Star Trek. The first season, I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't like love the first season. And I have felt, and do still feel, that the character Boris, I think it's Boris, he gets way too much screen time. He's a very boring character. I think he's supposed to be similar like to Spock in how he's a very like stoic person and he doesn't have much personality. I mean, I'm not saying he's the same race as Spock, but I think that's what they were kind of going for. But he bores me and I don't like him. And the past, I think it was like the first episode of the second season and the second episode of the second season were heavy Boris episodes, in my opinion, and they were both like really weird and just, and I feel like there have been a lot of situations in the show where they could have, you know, really hit it on the nail with the comedy, and they didn't. They missed some opportunities. Even my brother has admitted to me that they have done that they've missed it, that they could have really like had those jokes poppin', but they just missed their opportunity. So yeah. And as a very big fan of sci-fi and fantasy, I really expected more from the show, and it's funny because whenever I go on Twitter after the episodes, I usually see a lot of tweets about people like raving about the show and thinking it's so great and funny as hell and hilarious and amazing and all this stuff, and I'm just like, what am I missing? Like, I mean, maybe my sense of humor is just different than the show's sense of humor, but something that really grinded my gears recently, I think it was the third episode of the second season, it was like last week, I believe, it was an Alara episode, who Alara is the security officer. I think she's chief security officer on the ship, on the Orville, and she found out that her strength was diminishing and that the only solution that they could think of was for her to go back to her home planet to kind of acclimate back to that planet's atmosphere and gravity and everything to build up her strength again. And I really loved the episode. It was so good, and I really like Alara. Like, she's a great character. But then towards the end of the episode, we find out that she's decided to go back to, because she was going back to her home planet just to reacclimate for like as long as she needed to build her strength back up. But it wasn't like in the beginning of the episode, it wasn't like she was leaving forever. Like, it was just so that she could build up her strength. So we all saw her go back to the planet, but then she came back to the ship, and I mean, I just thought that, well, and the episode also had a lot of, like, in the beginning of the episode, she was having a lot of tension with her parents and her family, and then as the episode went on, they became closer as a family. So obviously with that, I should have seen it coming, but I'm not the kind of person who sees things coming, which might sound stupid, but I try to enjoy the ride when I watch a movie or TV show. So yeah, basically I just was expecting it, but then she, at the end of the episode, spoiler alert, decided to go back to her planet. And it honestly seemed like she was leaving the planet, I mean, leaving the ship for good, and I teared up a little bit, to be honest with you, and I was really not happy about it because she was becoming one of my favorite characters on the show, and suddenly, poof, she's gone, you know? And like, I mean, she's not dead, but she's gone. I mean, and who knows if she's coming back. And I was just starting to like, I was honestly just starting to like this show. And then they take one of my favorite characters off the show, and I'm just like, ugh. So suffice to say, this show has been a roller coaster for me. Some episodes are good and some episodes are like, yeah. So, but yeah, so I feel that I still want to give the show another more chances, especially since my brother and dad like the show. But I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think of this show? Have you guys watched the Orville? Have you guys watched Family Guy? Did you also go into this show expecting it to be funnier, or are you fine with the humor? I mean, I honestly see the humor as very, it's not smart humor, and it's not, I don't know if I'd say it's stupid humor, because I love stupid humor, actually. It's kind of like, it's like just not good. I don't really know how to explain the humor of the show, to be honest. But yeah, and I don't know, I don't hate the show. Like I said, there are some really good episodes, and there are some like, yeah, especially with Bortus. I honestly, most of the episodes that have been like very Bortus centric, I should say, not central, are my least favorite, to be honest. Like the first and second episodes, I wanted to barf. Especially like the second episode, oh my god, it was horrible. But well, part of it was good, but then, so my point is that I want your opinions. That's one of my main points. But the other point is that I wish I loved this show, and I wish I could love it, and I think I could love it if it was just, how to explain it? You know, if it was funnier, honestly, or I mean, or if they were just trying to make it. I feel like it's kind of, imagine Scream Queens, which was a Ryan Murphy like TV show back in the day. That show was both comedy and horror. This show, I feel like it's kind of similar in that it's trying to be both comedy and sci-fi, which I think works. But I think in order for it to really work, it either has to be really funny and it could be sci-fi, or it has to be like more sci-fi and just try to be like, I feel like it's trying to be really sci-fi and kind of funny, but I think I would love it way more if it was more funny, and like if it was equal, I guess I should say, like if it was equally sci-fi and cool and going to different planets and exploring like Star Trek, but much more funny. Like if it was kind of like the original series of Star Trek with Spock and Kirk and stuff, and you know, if it was like that, that'd be great, because you know, it's a good show. But it just, I don't know, there's just something about it that just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So yeah, but yeah, let me know if you guys have watched it, and also let me know if you guys would like to see me do my top 10 favorite sci-fi shows of all time, because I'm trying to put a list together on my cellular device. I think I have 6 right now. I'm trying to make it 10, so let me know if you want that. And yeah, I'm going to have a vlog up this week because I've been filming like little snippets here and there for this vlog. I might be done with it though, because I filmed a pretty good portion of stuff yesterday for the vlog, so it might be up like Friday potentially. We'll see. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it if you like Orville or Seth Macfarlane, Family Guy, or sci-fi related content, or sci-fi related TV shows or movies. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.